Cool. Just a quick introduction about myself. I'm Aishwarya Rajendran. I have over 10 plus years of experience in cybersecurity. I have worked in different domains, almost in all the domains, I would say. I have worked in compliance area. I have worked in security operations side of it, vulnerability manager, ethical hacker, and I have also faced customer side of security department. So I have been exposed to different areas. I'm currently working as a consultant and a trainer as well. So I do provide trainings. I cover security certifications, almost from foundational to advanced level certification. And I'm also one of the top ADP top 50 listed mentors, where I do provide mentorship programs. I cover mentorship programs for freshers who are interested in cybersecurity area, and also laterals who are non-tech professional, non-IT background people who wants to enter into cybersecurity. So, and in addition to that, I have few certification. I'm lead auditor certified in ISO 27001, 20000, 22301. I'm also a lead auditor in 42001, which is the latest artificial intelligence certification. And I'm also CISSP certified, which is one of the top level certification in cybersecurity. And I'm also AWS solution architect certified. So I'm kind of technical as well as compliance areas. Also, these are the areas which I work on. And yeah, that's it about me. And another one important thing which I have to let you guys know about is my background. So I'm a BTech graduate, but my area of specialization is biotechnology. Okay, I am not a coding person. I have never been into coding, and even in my school days, I was never exposed to computer science. I'm a biology student, so none of my college days had coding, and I was totally a biology person. Only after entering in my corporate world, I got exposed to cybersecurity, and that's how I built my career. So this is a quick introduction about myself, so that you know with whom you are speaking to. And let me share my screen, and I have a small presentation for you guys as well. Also, I hope my screen is visible to you guys. Cool. So now in this next 30 to 40 minutes, I'll cover some of the areas in cybersecurity, and what cybersecurity is, and what is the current market for this domain. How, if you guys are from non-technical background, non-professional background, like not from IT background, how you can enter into cybersecurity. You might have those questions, right? I am not even from IT background. I was not exposed to computer science. So how do you think I can grow in cybersecurity? So those kind of topics are something which I will be discussing. And though we will be focusing on our career growth, we also would like to get paid well. So that is one of the important areas we do look into when you're switching domains. So I'll also explain about the current market for cybersecurity professionals, and I'll also give you a small actionable roadmap for you. So if you are super interested in cybersecurity, and if you are determined in growing in the cybersecurity career, I also have a small actionable roadmap for you guys, which can help you in entering this domain and also growing in it. Let me quickly jump onto the topics. So what is cybersecurity, guys? I have been mentioning a security a lot since the beginning. So yes, Vishnu, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your questions. Okay, is it by mistake? Or shall I continue? Okay, I'll take the silences. No. Let me continue with the cybersecurity. So, what is cybersecurity? From the term cybersecurity, you will understand these guys are like guardians, they will be protecting something. They are like watchdogs who make sure something bad does not happen. So, from cybersecurity perspective, we are totally in a digital era, right? All work we do, we are dependent on our mobiles, our computer. We do transactions over mobile. Most of us prefer the digital transaction instead of paying over cash. And all the documents we store, we prefer to have it in drive instead of having a physical copy. We send emails, we send copy through digital devices instead of sending it physically. So we are completely in a digital era. So all the data, all the transactions which we do has to be protected one way or the other. If not, your personal information, your transaction, someone who is not authorized to it might be able to access it. So in order to, sorry guys, that's okay. So in order to protect that, in order to make sure all the digital transactions, data, the valuable information which we are processing, storing through this electronic devices has to be protected, the cybersecurity guys come in play. These guys are like the guardians. They protect the complete digital information, the data which we store, process, to make sure someone not authorized get access to it or misuse it. You do get multiple emails. When you look into your Gmail, you will be getting different emails, right? Like um, uh, I um, uh, I am giving away this much money. Please share your name, mail ID, something like that. Some spam email, and we do get multiple calls asking for your OTPs. This I am from SBI support team. Your account is going to get locked. Please share the OTP. So we do face all these scenario on a daily basis, and in order to protect us from those damages, cybersecurity guys are the ones who work on it, who make sure the data, the people's information, all the data processed information are getting protected. So if you are becoming a cybersecurity professional, you guys will be focusing on that area as well. Okay. So when it comes to cybersecurity, there are like three simple principles which are like primary. Any action you do, any action the cybersecurity professional do, everything revolves around these three simple principles, which is called a CIA triad. And I won't go deep on it. I'll just give a high level overview of what it is: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Yeah. So just to put in simple term, let's say you have like $1,000 in your hand. Okay, you want to protect your $1,000. You do not want to keep it as cash because some might snatch it from you. So what you do, you go ahead and deposit in your bank account. Now, only you will have access to your $1,000 by using your banking ID password. Only you should be having the banking ID and password. And by that way, the confidentiality, the account details is remain secure. The security of the amount is protected. By achieving that, only you are the authorized person and you get the access for your bank account ID, password, debit card pin. So that is confidentiality. Only the authorized person get exposed to or accessing the sensitive data or information by keeping the data or the infrastructure secure. That is confidentiality. When it comes to integrity, let's say you have deposited today $1,000. Okay. After a week or so, you go and look into your bank account. The amount should remain the same, right? It should not go to $950 or $1,100 without your knowledge. If the bank is detecting something, they should have let you know about it. Like, I'm detecting this fee from your account, or I'm adding interest to your account. Like, you should be aware of it because you are the owner of it. That is integrity, maintaining the data essence or the data value, and without any tampering. Only with proper authorization and approval, the data can be altered. That is integrity. And when it comes to availability, let's say you want to withdraw your amount, you need some cash in your hand, so you went ahead and try to withdraw it using your ATM card or go to bank and try to withdraw it. It should be available to you because you are the owner of it. They cannot deny, as they cannot give you back the $1,000. So that is availability. Whenever it is needed, it should be available to the data owner. So all the cybersecurity work, all the actions which we do revolve around this three simple principles. Any action, any control, any step you do to protect the data, it will either be to achieve confidentiality of it, or to maintain the integrity of it, or to make sure the data availability remains all the time. If you are trying to access your net banking, show us the site is unavailable. It can show for some time, like if there is any maintenance window, they will let you know prior, like this is a maintenance window, you will not be able to access your site. But other than that, you should be able to access it. So that is availability part. So cybersecurity, information security revolves around these three concepts. And once you enter your corporate world as well, you will be focusing on the primary principles, these three principles. And yeah. So why cybersecurity matters more now? See, you might have seen so many openings for cybersecurity professional, a lot of new upcoming terminologies like security professionals are required. This course is available for security. So you might have been hearing a lot about security, right? That's a reason you are keen into it. You might have done some homework, looked into it, and joined the webinar as well. So the reason why we are focusing so much on cybersecurity is because of the transformation we are currently facing. Almost all the transactions which we do, the data which we store, most of them have been converted into a digital form. We do everything digitally instead of preferring to have a physical format. So because of this transaction, there has been a growth in cybercrime. And when you look from current India market in 2025, the actual crime rate which has costed the organization is somewhere around $10.5 trillion, which is very high because of improper security control or improper security requirement implemented in the organization. The organization has faced so much loss, somewhere around $10.5 trillion, which is a very huge amount. So in order to tackle that, all the market, or not only in India, even globally, almost all the organization require a cybersecurity professional, not just IT alone, guys. Just have that in mind. When you look from security professional background, you will not be working just in IT sector alone. Even manufacturing sector do use software. They require cybersecurity professionals to protect their infrastructure, to protect the software. The automobile industry do require cybersecurity professionals because all the automobiles, the cars which we use, those are getting converted like automatic. They do use sensors, softwares, and cybersecurity professionals are required in that area. Healthcare industry to protect the health patients' data. So almost if you look in different domain, every industry do require a cybersecurity professional. So you might think it is just for IT people, it is information tech. No, that is not the case. Any industry you work on, there will be a security professional requirement in play. And so that's one of the reasons why cybersecurity professionals are required a lot. And if you think that only a techie background can join cybersecurity, they can grow in it, they can earn more. No, that is totally not the case. You can take me as an example. I am totally outside of computer science background, and I'm a living example to you guys. If you are interested in it, you can grow very well in cybersecurity. And with your current experience, if let's say you guys belong to HR department or teaching background or sales department, it adds a lot of value but with your existing experience, you will be able to grow a lot using your current experience as well. So there is no requirement as in like you have to learn coding. I do not know coding, I cannot grow in it. No, that is not the case. Just by learning the basics, having a strong foundational knowledge in cybersecurity will help you in growing in it if you are pretty curious about it. So I know you guys have joined this webinar, so you're already curious about it and you have the learning mindset. So you already have one of the criteria required to become a cybersecurity professional. And when it comes to other, these are some of the other criterias, like a strong communication skill, and even without technical knowledge, right? Just by communicating with the stakeholders and understanding the foundation and communicating the stakeholders will add a lot of value to your career. So having a strong foundational knowledge and communication skill will help you succeed in your career, in your cybersecurity career. And analytical skills is something which the executive level, like the CEOs, CXOs, require from their cybersecurity professional to identify the patterns, to understand the risk about it, analyze about it, make rightful judgment, and provide suggestion to them. So when you look from cybersecurity professional, they directly work, most of them directly work with the top management. And that is one thing which you guys have advantage as well. So you will not be working as the regular teams, you will have direct connection with the top management. Your voice will be heard by the top management. So that's why the cybersecurity career is booming and required as well. So if you have good analytical skills, if you can make proper strong judgment, you are a right pick for to become a cybersecurity professional. And another one important stuff is to attend, to listen to it, to understand, and the attention in details, focusing on what is required, the minor requirements. So if you are keen on that, yep, you are super qualified for to become a cybersecurity professional. And this is a learning curve which I suggest: have a strong basic, understand the foundation, and then if required, focus on some certification. And then once you enter your role, you will be able to gain the experience. So this is a learning curve which I suggest. And cybersecurity is not just a requirement in US, EU, Australia, nothing like that. Even in India, India market has so much of opening, like there are to be so much of open, like unfilled positions available even now. If you open LinkedIn, search for cybersecurity, there will be like jobs posted, hundreds of jobs getting posted for every hour, every day. So many new openings come for cybersecurity professional, even in India, different states in India. So by staying in India also, you will be able to earn more. You will be able to, you will be exposed to different area in cybersecurity, like you will be exposed to the global market, because we have a vast requirement in India as well. So, and this is not just for few years, guys. That's one thing which you have to keep in mind. Because of AI growing requirements, because of the usage of AIs, because of cloud migration and the e-commerce explosion, when you open Instagram and Facebook, right, you will get ads, multiple ads asking you to purchase some other. And that is because of the growing e-commerce. Small businesses, entrepreneurs are growing nowadays. And because of this e-commerce explosion, most of the e-commerce sites, right, they are hosted in cloud, and the cloud usage is more. Because of that, the security requirement, the person who understands cloud, the person who understands security, they will be needed a lot. And now we have AI used in everything. Even you will be using AI. I am using AI on a daily basis to perform one task or the other. So even criminals like hackers use AI to perform some high level sophisticated attacks. Because of that, security professionals are needed. And the current market, right, there are somewhere around 1.5 million unfilled position in cybersecurity in India as well as internationally. So you will be able to get a good role if you have a strong foundation and if you create a proper portfolio for yourself. And if you are not in technical background, do not worry about it. I have spoken a lot about the market and other stuffs. You might think, okay, I don't even know ABC in coding, so this might not be the right role for me. No, that is not the case. There are like multiple non-technical roles which are in high demand and they get paid as well. The GRC analysts, these guys are like the compliance people who will be working on setting up the policies, setting up the controls, and providing suggestion to the management. So these guys are basically non-technical guys, and they might be exposed to technical area, but majority of the guys will be non-technical guys. And even if you are from non-technical role, you will be able to achieve one or the other role if you are interested in it. So you can become a trainer, you can create some awareness, or you can become an auditor as well. By having strong foundational knowledge, you can become an auditor, you can complete some lead certification like I did, you can become an auditor, or you can become a crisis management specialist as well. So if there has been any breach, okay, let's say you are using some bank application, either HDFC or ICICI or Axis Bank, they will be having some security professional, right? So let's say if the bank net banking site is not accessible, there are few professionals who will be immediately involved in it to sort it out. Those guys are called as crisis management specialist, incident response coordinator. So they will be working with different teams. They will not be actually getting their hands dirty or sorting the problem, but they will be coordinating with the other teams, handling the situation, making sure it is not getting escalated more and keeping it in control. So that kind of management related work role can be taken as well, which they do pay a lot. For crisis management specialists, there are companies which pay so much because they do require someone to manage the organization when there is a crisis. So this teams, GRC teams, security consultants, they are like high paid jobs which are a growing domain in cybersecurity. And in India, this is a current market, as in this is a current actually salary progression. This is the real statistics which we took from 2025. The entry level roles where they do not even have experience, or they are like with minimum experience, they do get paid somewhere around 4 to 6 lakhs. It goes up to like 10 lakhs as well, LPA. And if you guys have good exposure, have a strong foundation, and once you get exposed to your entry level role and started getting experience, you do get paid a lot. Somewhere around, you can earn somewhere around 3 to 4 lakhs per month also. And based on your location, these are some of the salary boosters. Like if you are in metropolitan city like Bangalore, Pune, Noida, Delhi, Chennai, your salary pattern might be different as well. It will be like more than the usual tier 2 cities. Even Hyderabad pays more. There are like so many startups booming, and they pay a lot for cybersecurity professionals. And yeah, I have a roadmap for you guys. So this is a small trajectory. If you guys are interested in cybersecurity and if you want to grow in it, so this is how it will be. You will be learning the fundamentals in your first 2 years, or at least for the first few years. Understand the concept. Cybersecurity requires having a strong foundational knowledge in computer science, in operating system, in the compliance area like laws. Those are like pretty foundational knowledge. Once you have a strong foundation, you will be moved to your specific projects like mid-level career, where you will be leading projects, You will be taking care of a few teams, like few members, training juniors. So that will be your mid-level career. Even mid-level career pays somewhere around 1 to 2 lakhs nowadays. A good company, startups do pay somewhere around 1 to 2 lakh per month. And if you become a senior, you will be managing teams. You will be guiding the executives in decision, in budget allocation. Like this much amount of budget is to be allocated for cybersecurity. This is the decision or important objective you can take for the organization to protect the organization based on the risks identified. So that kind of driving is something which you do, becoming a senior person in cybersecurity. And you can also become an executive like CISO, who completely is responsible for the organization cybersecurity or information security. And they handle almost like they sit with the board, they represent security to the board, and they get so much exposure. These people get somewhere paid around their annual package would be somewhere around 60 to 70 lakhs per it's the LPA. So 60 to 70 lakhs, in the sense they will get paid somewhere around, I'm saying in the Indian market. If your organization, if the organization which you will be working is US based or EU based, Australia based, they do pay more than the Indian market. So that is the current requirement for cybersecurity. And the fast track process. Let's say you want to enter into cybersecurity, you want to make sure you get a job, you have the entry level job at least in next 6 months to 1 year. So these are the steps which you have to follow. Okay, have a strong foundational skill. The cybersecurity program which we provide, covers foundational to the advanced level of cybersecurity. So we cover almost all the topics required. Let's say it covers networking, it is regarding the system security, and people security, cloud security, AI security. So we cover almost all the foundational requirements for the different domain in cybersecurity, and then assisting in creating a proper portfolio. So if you guys want to market yourself, if you want a job, you have to make sure you market yourself. LinkedIn is one of the platform which is pretty useful in marketing yourself. So I would suggest creating a portfolio, in the sense create an account and then create a portfolio for yourself and showcase yourself in LinkedIn. Post something or the other, what you have learned on that week. Like, this is what I have learned. This is the final output I got. This is how we can implement in the real world, something like that in LinkedIn. And by that way, you will be exposed to different cybersecurity professionals, and you will be able to create a network. You will be exposed to communities, and senior people will look into your profile. By that way, you will be easily getting a professional job, a cybersecurity job, and you can join even startups, even the big four companies. If you have a strong portfolio, that is something which you will be able to create by having a strong foundational knowledge. And yeah, so these are the stuffs which I thought I could cover today. And as I mentioned, even if you're not sure about your background, whether you are confused, that you will be able to grow, do not stop there. Just take your first step, and definitely having a strong foundational knowledge with strong communication and proper curiosity and learning skill, you will be able to grow in your cybersecurity professional as well. And yeah, I'm pausing here. If you guys have any questions, I'm open to it. I'm open to answer. Okay, seems to be a silent group today.
Hi, Aishwarya.
Hi, Sai. Yeah.
Hi, yeah. Thank you for the insightful webinar today. So, I am someone
My
who is
pleasure.
interested in building a career in cybersecurity. So I wanted to ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
So what skills should beginners focus on the first in cybersecurity?
What skills?
Should
Can you
beginners
repeat?
focus on the first in cybersecurity?
Okay, got it. So you are asking about the foundational skills, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say if you are, I would like to understand your background. Are you from technical background? Are you from non-technical background?
Uh, Non-technical only.
Okay, got it. So if you want to build your foundational skills, I would suggest starting in understanding few areas which would cover understanding about networking, okay, understanding about the computers, how it works, system, how it works, and then there are few foundational requirements in cybersecurity as well, like the concepts, the processes which you have to understand. Even if you are focusing on becoming a technical role in cybersecurity in future, having a strong foundational knowledge on the process is required. There are different processes like the compliance area, risk management area, a vulnerability management area, and these are some concepts which you have to understand very clearly, and then focus on the next level, like getting exposed to cloud security, like cloud foundation, AI foundation knowledge, and there are something called as cryptography, encryption. So those, you do not have to be super expert in that area. Understand these concepts first, have pretty clear knowledge about these concepts, and you will be able to identify your area of interest. Let's say if you are pretty interested in hacking, right? If you kind of want to become a, detective, or identify the weaknesses in the solution, then you will be able to focus on ethical hacking, learning the software, vulnerability management. So once you understand the foundational concept, you will be able to identify your area of focus, okay, and once you identify that, you can grow in that area of focus. If you want to become a hacker, you can focus on CEH certification, become an ethical hacker, and then excuse me, focus on cloud certification as well to enhance your ethical hacking knowledge. So that would be the foundation requirement for you. Learn these specific concepts, specifically networking, system security, operating security, and the foundational processes or procedures involved in cybersecurity, the risk management process, laws, regulations which are required in the organization. So these are the foundational knowledge which I would suggest you start with it. And it is covered in detail in the program as well. So we start with the foundation, we cover the foundational area, make sure you understand all the requirements, and then we go one step ahead, give in detail explanation on the technical area like ethical hacking, encryption. We assist you in analyzing the logs. We give some hands-on labs. We do perform together during the class. We set up cloud infrastructure. We will be working directly in the cloud infrastructure. We will create an account for you, a management console for you in AWS, GCP. We will be working together so that you get hands-on, and you will be able to create that as a portfolio for you, and you can showcase that in your resume as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank
Any
you. Thank you,
questions?
Aishwarya. And
Yes. Hello. Can I ask you a question? Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. I heard that if you take a certification from CompTIA for Network Plus and Security Plus, and then Microsoft Azure 900 and Splunk Core, you can build a basic security. Is that true? Or if that is true, is that covered in your course?
Okay, so the certifications which you mentioned, right? CompTIA Network Plus, Security Plus, Those are foundational certification, yes, but you go ahead and pay separately for every single certification. And you have to, let's say you pay for Network Plus, you will be focusing or learning only about network. Okay, you will not be covering other areas, and you will get yourself certified in Network Plus. Similarly,
Okay.
Security Plus, these are foundational certification. When you look from Azure, Azure certification do cover only the Microsoft Cloud. Okay, you will be learning or exposed to Microsoft Cloud. And when you look from the cloud provider perspective, right, there are three major providers. One is AWS, GCP, and Azure, Microsoft Azure.
Okay.
Microsoft is generally used by big level organization, enterprise level organization, and the small businesses like SMBs, mid-market, the startups, they prefer using AWS or GCP. These two are pretty user-friendly, and they can go and subscribe to it, they can use it, and they can configure it for their small business. So we train you in network, in security, in AWS cloud, and also in other tools like the monitoring tools which you mentioned, right? Splunk, Wireshark.
Splunk core. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So we do train you in other areas wherever possible, so that you get exposed to it, you will get hands-on to it, and by that way, you are not just paying for one, you will be covering all the domains. You will be expert, you will get your exposure in cloud, you will get exposure in network, you will know how to analyze a log, you will be able to perform the incident response, forensic analysis, and for the future AI requirement as well. So you will be able to focus on the AI governance part as well. So this course covers almost, it's like an umbrella which covers all the area.
Okay, so it's better to take your course than going for these individual certifications.
I would suggest that you would be the final decision maker for it.
All right. Okay, fine. Got it now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard. These certifications value a lot in the industry. So that's why I thought of asking.
It does actually. But if you are focusing on covering your foundation, starting with a program where it covers everything is something which I would suggest. But instead of focusing on one certification, again, it does add a lot of value. But just by putting networking plus, that means you are expert, you know the foundation knowledge for network, but not in other areas. But if you could create a portfolio using this program, it will be a great value.
Okay. Thank you for that.
My pleasure.
Okay, understood, Aishwarya. And one more thing, may I know which certifications are most valued in this current job market for the entry level roles?
Okay, from certification perspective, the ones which I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. The network plus, the security plus, those are something which are foundational one. So if you are planning for certification, once you enter the program, in the midway, you can plan for your certification. Like after covering 50% of the course, you will have a pretty strong foundational knowledge, and then you can focus on the certification part, though, so that it will be easy for you to clear it. You will pay for it, you can clear it. If you do not clear, the amount will be of waste. So halfway through the program, you can focus on the certification, and then there is ISC Squares, CC Squares 1 foundational certification, which is provided by organization called ISC Square. Even that is something which you can focus on. And we do provide you some hands-on for different tools during the program. So if you want to become an expert in that specific tool, the vendor itself provide you certification. Like for Splunk, they do provide us for certification by themselves, where you can attend the exam and get yourself certified. So those are like pretty advanced. When you want to focus on foundational knowledge, network plus, security plus, CC Square, these are something which I would suggest.
Okay, understood, Aishwarya. Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome. Hi, Ashit. Yeah. Morning.
Ma'am, just wanted to ask one question, that how should one beginner judge whether the cybersecurity is for them? Just for a trial period, like a probation period of 30 to 60 days.
Okay, so I'll ask you a few questions so that it will be easy for you to understand. Um, why? Okay, a simple question. What made you curious to join this webinar? Actually.
No, basically, because I'm asking you like this because I have done a CSCU from the EC Council. So basically, I'm
Okay.
looking for some kinds of internship and a training role.
Okay.
But yeah, whenever I upload my resume over there, so it shows that nothing. There's a job mainly IT support or technical support, not a
Okay.
graduate trainee roles. So that's why I'm
Uh,
asking.
okay.
And
So
in the
you,
markets, there's a lot much more kind of certifications. So
yes. So,
where to
Harshit,
go?
instead of going and searching in job profiles, like the job
Mhm.
post in LinkedIn, if you scroll over LinkedIn, there are like, even today, I saw two internship opening for freshers who are not exposed to, who do not already have experience to it. There are multiple internships opening nowadays for freshers and laterals who want to enter into cybersecurity job. This internship period is somewhere around 3 months to 6 months. Some do pay for it, and they pay somewhere around 25K, 18K. These are some of the things which I saw today morning. Like the initial pay would be somewhere around 18 to 25K per month, and they have to work for 3 to 6 months. They will provide you projects. You will be getting your hands on, and
Mhm.
during the internship period, it is like bound. You have to work at least for that 6 months. So there are like n number of internships opening available in LinkedIn. One requirement is you should have a proper network for that. In LinkedIn, make sure you are connected to cybersecurity professionals, subscribe to the organization, like a specific organization like security providers, network security providers, SaaS providers who specifically provide services on security like tools. So if you could subscribe to that and follow cybersecurity professionals, then you will be exposed to these requirement and you will be able to apply to it. So creating a proper network is one important criteria for it.
Got it. And just wanted to ask one more question because uh, is the case studies are equivalent to projects, means practical projects which we do on the tools and
Uh,
open source to stuffs.
I am sorry, I didn't get your question actually. You mean
I mean
case?
is to say case studies because sometimes the case studies are available that
Yep,
just like Equifax data breach and something like this.
yep.
And so is they are relevant to the projects, to the practical projects?
Yes, exactly. So, as part of each chapter we cover, each module
Mm.
we cover, we bring up the case study, the real scenario which has happened. Along with that, we provide a live capstone project which the student has to complete, and we also
Okay.
do hands-on during the training itself. So, this is how we usually cover. We provide assignments at least twice, 2 days once. Assignment
Mhm.
completed, and then we bring up case studies to learn about it. We give a capstone project, and finally we will be providing hands-on, which will be covered during the course.
That's great. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Cool. Anything else, guys?
Where is the organization based in?
Okay, that is something which Maitri can answer, I guess. Maitri?
Hello. Yeah, hi. This is Maitri. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I
Maitri.
can hear you. Tell me.
Okay.
So actually, we are located in Hyderabad.
All right. So, do you what kind of learning you prefer, like online or offline? Which one is better?
Online data.
Oh, your program is always online.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's great. Okay, so can you please mention the fee structure and the duration of the programs?
So just give me 2 minutes. I'll be explaining you all the programs, and let me explain you what is Applogic Consulting.
Cool. Perfect. So any questions for me, guys?
So, I mean, if you become a cybersecurity professional in India with skills, will it be possible to migrate to other countries like Australia, US,
Yes.
UK?
Yes, a huge requirement is there for cybersecurity professional from India, because we guys are exposed to so much globally, and we also work with the big four firms. So if you are experienced in India, you have a market abroad as well.
Okay. But how many years experience do you need typically to migrate to other countries in this domain?
Okay, that's totally dependent on the
Roughly, just
organization.
like, yeah, I know that it depends on the role, but
Yeah. So let's say minimum, I would suggest 3 to 4 years at least, not below that. Then below that, you will be considered as entry level professional. So having at least 3 to 4 years of experience would be suggested.
okay. Oh, that's great. Okay, 4 years of experience is enough to migrate to different countries, right?
Yeah, that would be the minimum requirement.
Okay. And what is the entry level salary of most of the cybersecurity professionals in India on an average?
Average, I would say, if you have already been exposed to some IT background, so you can showcase some of your experience as in cybersecurity. Few, if it is relevant. By that way, your initial salary package would go somewhere around 4 to 6 lakhs. I'm saying the entry level jobs. Excuse me. So your annual package will be somewhere around 4 till 8 maximum. And once you are experienced for 2 to 3 years, then it can go up to 15 LPA.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Cool. Yes, Tanya?
Hi, Aishwarya.
Hi, Tanya.
So my question is, can you please provide me the brochure, like which topic you have covered in networking and for lab also?
Yes, sure, Tanya. Those will be shared by Maitri, the complete brochure with the fee structure and the topics which will be covered during the program. So Maitri will be sharing it with you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Cool. Awesome then. So, Maitri, would you like to take over? Do you want to share any?
Yes, Aishwarya. So, well, thank you so much, Aishwarya, for such an insightful and informative session. So, I'm sure our participants now have a much clearer understanding of cybersecurity and how it can transform their careers. So, yeah, let me briefly introduce what is Applogic Consulting. So, Applogic
Sorry
Consulting.
to interrupt. 1 minute. Do you want me to stay online, or can I?
Yes, Aishwarya.
Do you want me to stay online?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
So, Applogic Consulting is a premier technology solutions provider offering industry-aligned training and consulting across 20 plus IT domains such as data engineering, cybersecurity, cloud security, and more. With years of real industry experience, Applogic focuses on bridging the gap between theoretical learning and real-world business solutions, helping professionals become job ready. So let me explain you our specializations in three key areas. So first is all IT finishing school. Second one, recruitment and staffing. Third is all about IT consulting. So this means learner doesn't just gain skills, they also receive career guidance and placement support, making the transition into IT smoother and more confident. And the other one is the IT finishing schools is nothing but, the under IT finishing school, Applogic offered two structured learning paths, simplified place and advanced place. So these are simplified place is nothing but comprehensive courses focused on professional skill development, and Advanced Plus, which is advanced skills training with assured career opportunities designed for those aiming for faster career growth. And so these both programs are aligned with current industry demands. So who can join our courses? One of the best things about Applogic Consulting is that background is not a limitation. Non-IT students can enter the tech industry through structured learning. IT students can strengthen and specialize their technical skills. Fresh graduates can start their careers with industry-ready expertise. Working professionals can upskill or transition into high-demand roles. So, well, AppLogic ensures structured skill development for everyone, regardless of prior experience. Let me tell you why to choose AppLogic. Learn from specialized IT experts working on real-time projects, gain hands-on training by building actual data pipelines, get career support, including resume building, interview preparation, and placement assistance. Well, enjoy flexible learning with self-paced modules that fit your schedule. The focus is not just learning, but building a sustainable IT career. And so we thank all our participants for actively joining today's webinar. So we hope you find this session valuable and motivating. So we'll share you the curriculums for each individual. If there are any more queries, you can ask me now. Okay, then I'm going to end up the sessions. So I think if there's any questions, you can ask me.
Yeah,
Yes, no question. Yes, Chaitanya.
yeah. I have a question. Like, how will be job placement assistance provided?
Well, job placement assistance. Hello, can you hear me?
Ah, yes, I can hear. Hello.
Yes, Chaitanya.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me. I can hear you.
See, well, we provide you after training.
Mhm.
Yes. So if you're interested for training for current placement, for sure we will give you the placement assistance after once the training program is completed.
Okay. Okay.
If more queries other than this, you can personally contact me so that I will be explaining you in a detailed structure manner.
Sure, sure. Actually, like I missed the session some parts. So, whom should I contact? Like the one who sent me the link to register. Can I
Yes,
contact? Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes. You can contact to the same number.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So, well, any more queries?
Nothing for mine.
Okay. So, yeah. So, thank you so much. So if you have any questions, our team from Applogic Consulting will be happy to connect with you and guide you further. Once again, thank you for being part of today's session. Have a wonderful day ahead, and we hope to see you in our upcoming programs. Goodbye and take care. Thank you.
Bye all. Take care. Happy weekend.